back on. Then we're going to talk some Bears football. All right, cool. Here it comes. All right. I think we're good now. What's up, dude?
Hello.
Hello. What's up, junkies? How you doing? How's everyone doing tonight? How's Angel doing?
Just happy to have a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, man. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. Hopefully we get some nice weather, huh? Some nice warm weather.
I hope so. I gotta go see my brother tomorrow.
Yeah.
So be nice to be outside and hang out.
It's supposed to be 70 tomorrow. It's supposed to be in the 82 Monday, 70 Sunday, 70 Sunday. So finally some warm weather. It's been unseasonably cold. Why are you yawning? Why are you yawning, Angel?
I mean, I don't get to leave work at 1:00 in the
Okay,
afternoon.
all right.
So, and then I stayed to.
I heard.
So
Thanks for that, by the way.
whatever. No one gives a shit. So
She was happy. She got her car after Cole had already closed the store.
What do you mean?
She worked at a local business in our parking lot, and she was told what time we closed multiple times, and she didn't show up till after we were closed to pick up her car.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was quite upset, but it was a good thing to do. It was the right thing to do, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The right thing to do.
So last Sunday, you met DJ, and I saw like Tuesday he was catching passes from Josh Allen in Buffalo. I don't know if you saw that.
That might have been
Maybe an old one, but it seemed like it was fresh.
Yeah, because when we talked, it was he said that he's going back to Buffalo in July.
Okay.
So I think that was just something that was or maybe like a week before. He might have been there a week before. But
Let's revisit that trade
let's.
now that we know who we drafted and kind of simmered down and kind of digested it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the trade now?
I mean, I'm always gonna like DJ and for what he did. You know, the amount of like joy that he brought us those two Green Bay games last year will probably live in all our memories for the rest of our lives. That's going to be there, right? So that's something that I'm always going to be thankful that I was able to watch and experience. And he was on the,
Yeah.
he's the one that not single handedly, but he's the one that caught the two game winning passes to win, right? So I'm always gonna. That's just gonna be a thing, you know. I wish there was a way we could have kept him. I mean, that's just bottom line. I wish there was a way. If there was a way that we could played around with the money, maybe extended him another 2 years. And I know that maybe just something, you know, 2 years from now, you know, he has a bigger cap hit. So then maybe we revisit the trade, or maybe by that time we've already have 2 Super Bowls, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna retire, so then you don't have to pay me, you know, type stuff. So there could have been something, but that's a lot of what ifs. And I appreciate that he was a Bear, and he was a Bear on a team that was special for last year. We got what Roush with the pick that we
Yeah,
got.
Sam Roush.
So I mean, we don't know what he's capable of. You know, I know that for sure the Bears were the fifth most. They ran 13 personnel, the fifth most in the NFL last year. So there will be use for Sam. There's like a lot of comparisons between him and Cole, which is great because I love Cole. And we'll see.
Me
We'll see.
too. I mean, I think it was more money than anything,
Of
more
course.
than the pick. But DJ should never have to buy another beer in Chicago again, right?
Yeah.
So
Unless he has another garage sale, and I could go back and buy some more. I didn't even buy anything.
I was going to say, I don't think you bought anything, right?
Sophia put on Raven, which is his wife's name, Raven's shoes. There's some like furry pumps, and then she wore them and started walking around them. And I think DJ's mother-in-law was there too, so they all started laughing. There was a Chanel purse there that we wanted to buy, but we didn't never really got to ask how much the Chanel purse was. So, but no, it was so fun just walking in something so unexpected and seeing him, and I was like, what is DJ? What? And I felt like such a freaking nerd. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, so, but yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
we'll miss him. We'll be watching from afar, right?
Of course. And like I said, I'm gonna I'm going to root for him. I will, and I hope it's the Bears and the Bills in the Super Bowl, and we beat them 47 to -2. You know, and uh, I won't be cheering for DJ Week 15 because that's when the Bills and the Bears play.
Yeah,
Um,
I know.
but I mean, he was. I'll be honest with you, like, and it was like leaving the house after hanging out with him for 10 minutes, and you could ask Sean. I was like, he seemed very just like he's just like one of the boys, and I know he was trying to sit there and hang out. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. No, yes, I gotta. Hold on, Jason. I'll be right back.
Anyways, yeah, I think we'll all miss DJ, and it was just more of a salary dump than anything rather than the pick. But Sam Roush, we'll see what we got with him. Um,
Hi guys.
Kind of curious what Cole Komet long term longevity is going to be, or if the Bears. I would like to see Cole retire the Bear, um, but I
Hi. I'm
we'll
taking
see.
my
What?
dad's spot.
Oh, okay. So,
Go.
what did you think of DJ?
Um, he's an awesome person. we met him at a garage sale. He seemed really chill. He didn't seem like, oh my gosh, hi. He wasn't like, oh, hi.
Yeah.
He was hi.
Right. Yeah, I heard he's nice.
Yep.
And I heard that you tried on some shoes.
They were furry ones. They were beautiful.
Nice. Yeah, we're just talking about
Yeah. Sorry.
sorry,
All right.
you've been replaced. Oh,
This is
that's
what he.
cool.
Yeah. So signed it. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it. Keep that.
I will
shit
say though,
in case, man.
if I would have been there maybe like an hour earlier, or I don't know, 45 minutes earlier, however long it was, there was this kid that showed up, and he must have bought a blazer from him, like a designer blazer.
Yeah,
But it was like
yeah.
it was very like not a like a regular old fashioned 2-button, or it was a blazer, right? But it was a distressed blazer, so it had like paint stains. I think it was a. If I'm not mistaken, I think it might have been like a Dior or like a. Yeah, I think it was a Dior blazer. It's really nice looking too. And the guy bought it, and he's like, "I completely forgot. I drove back 45 minutes, to come back for you to sign it." And he signed the inside, and I was like, "Man, I would have done that. I would have bought that
Yeah.
blazer and had him sign it, because then that'd be like a cool like piece to just, he's a bigger dude. He's 6+ foot,
Yeah.
and he's 200 pounds, and I'm 5'7", 180 pounds. So it's like I'd be it'd be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
me in a sense. So. But that was cool. But him being like, it was just like, I was like, man, I really wish I had something for you to sign. And he just freaking grabbed the card, and he's just like, and I was like, thank you. And I was like, is it weird if I ask for a picture? He's like, no, man, don't worry about it. And like, before I went upstairs to go answer the door, him and I like it was just like two guys talking. I was, asking questions about Buffalo and things like that, and asking him how long he's in town for, and just shooting shit. It wasn't, it didn't seem forced. He didn't seem like he was annoyed, and it was great, because some famous people or famous athletes, like,
They don't want to be bothered.
They don't want to be bothered, and
Yeah.
he was very cool, and like he gave Sophia a Reese's cups and for free. Yeah, so it was.
Said I was cool.
He said she was cool, and that he made her laugh. That he made everybody laugh, throwing on the freaking pumps or the furry high tops or whatever, stilettos or whatever you want to call them.
We could have bought them, and then Michaela could have bought those boots, and then we could have went to
No.
the place I wanted to go to see Chi-Town. Lollapalooza.
You want to go to Lollapalooza as an 11-year-old with furry high pump boots?
Yeah.
No.
That does not sound very comfortable.
Yeah.
They were very.
But revisiting it, I'm going to. I will miss DJ. I'm gonna miss the fact that he was a player that was very reliable, and even her very reliable. There's a lot of question about him taking plays off, or not giving 100% effort. That's whatever. At that point, like, he was hurt. That game, he caught the 50-yard pass to win it in overtime, and he still ran down the field, beat his man by 2 or 3 steps, and caught the ball and won the game for us. So I won't question that about him. So
yeah, there's not much we can say about that anymore. It's over. He's gone, so just gotta enjoy the good times, right? So it's all you can do.
yeah, and like you said, he'll buy a beer here.
Those plays will always be played. 50 years from now, they'll be playing that play, looking at it. But we'll see. I guess the rookies were in the Cubs game today with Ben
Yeah,
Johnson. Did you see that?
saw that.
Being him in throughout the first pitch.
Yeah, I
But
saw that.
unfortunately, they did not bring the Cubs any luck.
Well, Caleb wasn't there. I think when Caleb goes, what they're 3-0 when he's there watching the games.
Well, he needs to get his boy PCA back in the right mindset because
I
he's been
think
having a difficult few games.
I think his boy PCA needs to take some time off. That's what
PCA is my guy, man. I just think he's very emotional. He's a very emotional player, so I think he did okay today from what I saw. I didn't watch the game, but I was listening to Pat and Ron on the radio, and he had a couple nice plays from what I could hear. So I just wish he could start hitting. And the Cubs are. I don't understand what's going on with them right now. Just don't get it. Hopefully, they can get their act together and start winning some games again. Because
Well, how many pitchers are out? How many pitchers have we that are out?
a lot, and more than I can even keep track of now.
7 or 8.
Yeah, but it's not even the bats aren't hitting.
Well, yeah, I get it, but I mean, we've scored. I mean, besides the game yesterday where we lost 5-0, right, or 2 days ago against the Brewers, 5-0, where we didn't score anything. Besides that, every other game has been some sort of like we've had runs. We've scored 2 or 3 runs, but if
It's not enough though. They only scored 2 runs today.
Yeah,
they didn't score anything yesterday or Wednesday.
Yeah,
Their bats just aren't hitting. They're not. I mean, they're just not playing well.
It's crazy. I look back at the World Series season, 2015, right? 2015 season.
Yeah.
And I don't ever remember them going on slumps like this. Like, pitching was great. Pitching was great. Like, through and through. Pitching was good. And I feel like everyone in that lineup, when they were up to bat or when they were, they were at the plate, it felt like every inning someone was either on base. It wasn't. I don't recall many 3 up, 3 downs that season. And obviously there were. I'm not saying that there wasn't, but I don't remember that many when I did watch the games, and I did watch a lot of the games.
I mean, you had Lester, you had John Lackey, you had Hendricks,
Arrieta.
Hendricks was your 4th pitcher. Arrieta was, and Arrieta had a crazy season.
Yeah.
He was like the best pitcher
in
all of baseball.
Second game of the season, he throws a no-hitter.
Yeah. He had 2 that year. Was it 2?
He had 2 a week apart from each other, if I'm not mistaken.
The Cincinnati game where they won like 17-0. That game was wild. Yeah, that team was on another level. I mean, the lineup 1 through 9. Hold on, 1 second. Keep talking.
Yeah, the lineup was great. Having a solidified leadoff hitter in Dexter was just. I don't know when was the last time we had a leadoff hitter like that? Can't even tell you. Our food's gonna be here soon, so yeah, and it just seemed like 1 through 5, even after the cleanup hitter, we had bats. And you know who we're missing, man? Saw a stat today. Fucking Kyle Schwarber right now is at 22 home runs, and it was when was it? It was like last week. He was at 20 runs, and he was beating Mark McGwire. Because Mark McGwire, when he had 70 home runs the year that he beat the record or beat the home run record, he was at 22 home runs by May 20th.
He was ahead of pace.
He was ahead of, and Kyle's ahead of pace right now. I miss Kyle.
Yeah, he's the one that got away for sure.
Don't make that with the dog. The dog. What are you doing?
Hopefully the Cubs get their act together. I think Council needs to go tip over a table or something. Hit a water cooler with a baseball bat. Get them riled up. Or go bowling and dress like superheroes. Like pull a page from Madden or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's all wear
something to shake it up.
All wear onesies on our trip.
Yeah,
I used to love Rizzo's selfies when they would all go somewhere. He'd always have a selfie, and he'd have 7 or 8 of the players, and he'd be real happy.
Yeah. I mean, that was a fun team.
It was so good, so good.
Why did he not start playing anymore?
All right.
Who?
Will.
He not with the team anymore. He's been gone. Just age. It happens. They'd let go of him. He's not 31 now. He's older than that.
How old is he?
I don't know. But let me finish. Let me finish this.
You want to do a
prediction real quick?
Prediction for the Bears schedule?
This
This could change early predictions.
I'm gonna just say as I said when we talked to Spice, 17-0. Let's just I'm gonna win for every.
So week 1 at Carolina.
That's a win.
I think the Bears win 73-2.
73. I don't want to fight. I don't want safety to be the reason why they score.
Well, too bad.
Bad.
Minnesota Vikings and the Bears. That's going to be in Chicago, week 2.
Tell Mom the food's here.
Mom!
I could have done that.
Food's
week 2, you think it's a win at home?
So, depending on who's the starting QB.
It's going to be Murray.
I mean, potentially, yeah. It could be Murray. I'll
call it a win. I'll just say a win.
I call it. I'd be calling it a win regardless, whether it's Murray or JJ. But their defense is still kind of scary.
I know. They always give us problems.
Yeah, their defense. And Flores, I hate playing him just because of the way how he schemes his blitzes, and he blitzes so much.
I'm gonna call it a win at home. That one is 50, probably 55-45 to me though, because they always seem to struggle with the Vikings.
Yeah. So and then the next 3 games, well, the next 2 games are after week 1, 3 games in a row are at home. So
yeah, you got week 3. You got the Eagles, and that's on us. That's Monday Night Football, I think.
Yeah, Monday Night Football. So
Oh,
I'm going to say this is if our offensive line is gelling and is um everything is great where we get you know we get the cobwebs and everything out week 1 and week 2 with potential false starts and not being able to call call the protection at the line of scrimmage and stuff like that. If uh if we can knock that out and be a freaking solid unit that game, I don't see us losing that game. Especially if our defense can. They got to stop Saquon. We've gotten faster. Our linebackers are faster. Our safeties are faster. Our safeties are not scared of contact. And if Kyler Gordon is not injured because of his soft tissue injury that was just reported by Brad
I
Biggs
know.
today,
I saw that and shook my head.
if the corners look, I love Kyler, but we've
When
got
he's healthy, yeah.
we've got Wright coming back. I'm sorry, not Wright. I'm sorry, Smith coming back. We've
Yep.
got Terrell Smith coming back. That kid Muhammad is sneaky good. Like I feel like he's going to push for either Tyreek or Terrell Smith's job. He's sneaky good and he's fast. I
He'll
still
push
do.
Tyreek.
I he'll push Tyreek. I still think Terrell Smith is the better man coverage corner between him and Tyreek. Um, I think he's much more aggressive at the line of scrimmage, and that's what I enjoy. I enjoy corners that are not scared to put their hands on wide receivers. Like that's the
Yeah.
thing. If you line up in front of AJ, if still an Eagle, which he might not be by June 1st, but if you line up in front of AJ and I know, give me a couple minutes, I'll be up there. Just set it up. If you press him off the line of scrimmage and you jam him and he route doesn't start right away and he's number one on the progression for Hertz, it's perfect. Like I want to watch that. I want that to happen, especially since DA's mo is man coverage 80%, 70% of the time. So I would like that because no one's gonna throw to Jalen's side really. So who's ever on Jalen's side, he might get a throw here and there, but he's not gonna get thrown at a lot.
He ain't gonna be there.
Who?
That receiver. What's his name?
AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think
but
he's gonna be there.
he's gonna
So
be a
you're
pain.
calling it a win?
Yes, I'm pretty confident that can be a win. The only
All
thing
right,
that
so
we're
you have them going 4-0 because you definitely aren't going to pick them to lose to the Jets.
no, hell no, fuck that noise.
So let's just go right to week 5.
You don't need me to say what I'm going to say right now about that.
Go ahead, say
Fuck the Packers.
it. Exactly.
Oh, it's in a quote unquote revenge game because we brought it down. Last play of the game, Caleb throws an interception.
I think
Matt,
the Packers can get revenge on us on this game, and this could be the first loss of the
no,
year.
no, no, no,
I said
no,
it could be. Not
no,
saying I'm not going to
not
pick the Packers,
not happening.
but I don't see them going 5-0.
Not happening. The only team I worry about on this list, realistically, is Seattle.
It's another Monday night game.
The Bills, and the Lions, because the Lions had our number last year.
They
That's
did.
it. Four teams. The 3 teams that 4 games that I worry about. The Falcons are kind of iffy on me just because Bijan is Bijan.
Yeah, Bears should be faster though on defense. So I don't know if we're gonna get torched by like we did like with some of these guys.
But I'm not scared of Drake London. I'm not scared of Kyle Pitts. I'm not scared of who's your other receiver that they've
I
got.
think the Saints are gonna be better this year too.
Maybe
We should beat this, huh?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I mean, who's your quarterback? Sourdough?
I don't
Isn't
know.
that Sour bro? Sour bro?
I forget his name. I don't know.
So
That's well, that's they play a Sunday night game against Tampa. Remember, we haven't won in Sunday night for like a million years.
yeah, that's gonna be fun. But that's a win. I love Baker. That's a win.
So I think Detroit, we got to figure out how to beat Detroit. We got to win our division games too. Last year, we kind of struggled with some division games, especially
What are you
that
talking
early
about?
Minnesota game that we
We were.
lost.
What are you talking about? In the like our division, like just NFC North or the NFC?
NFC North.
Oh yeah, well yeah, of course. But
Yeah.
we beat everybody in the NFC besides the Lions.
Minnesota once.
Minnesota once, and yeah.
We were
So
3-3 in the division, right?
in our division, but then as far as the NFC at whole, I think we beat everybody in the NFC East. We beat the Giants. We beat the.
Hold on. We might have been 2-4 in our division.
No.
We lost twice to the Lions, right? We lost once to Green Bay. We lost once to Minnesota.
Oh, so 2-4, yeah.
We were 2-4.
But then we were 4-0 against the NFC East. So that was 4. And then I forgot who else we beat.
Because I think we had that stat line where we were like one of the only teams to win a division where we had a losing record within the division.
Yeah. Because we had every NFC team that we've played. We beat the Saints.
Yeah.
We ran a 4-0 on the NFC North, and then I forgot who else we played that was an NFC team that we won. So I think we ended up having like a 7-4 record or 8.
We lost against the 49ers.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
yeah. So we lost against the 49ers, and yeah. That was a tough one too.
Yeah, that was a back and forth, but that was nice. Yeah. That was a good watch. So yeah,
we gotta learn how to win and play a full 4 quarters. If we can learn how to play a full 4 quarters, I don't think anyone can beat us. I felt like the team beat itself more than anything.
Yeah, 100%.
So I think if the team, like I said before, I said when I saw the schedule come out, I think we can beat any team in the league. We just can, but we can't beat ourselves. If we beat ourselves, then we're going to be in a position we were in a lot last year, where Caleb had to like come put his Superman cape on and get everything done in the last quarter. We can't live like that all the time, though.
Yeah.
But I think the defense will be better. I think you have some food there. Am I wrong?
I do, but let's finish.
I just think the biggest games are the Lions games, the Seattle game, week 8. I mean, we have the New England game too. But the Patriots don't scare me. I feel like they got lucky last year.
Yeah, no, especially after Bo Nix went out.
Yeah,
yeah. So that's what got New England to the Super Bowl. As I said, 4 games that worry me are the 2 Lions games, the Bills, and the Seattle game. That's it. Everything
They're
else
gonna
is
have a letdown game though somewhere.
so that's
They
the
will
that's
have a letdown game, like
uh,
a
one.
Miami or
Yeah.
freaking the Saints or you know
Or we could just go 0
the
and 7
Falcons.
next year.
But they'll beat themselves.
Yeah.
They're not gonna let a team beat them. They'll beat themselves, and hopefully they can coach that out of these guys. And hopefully the defense can step up. So still suspect on our pass
Well,
rush though.
we got to see, man. Our boy Austin Booker.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
He could have a breakout year for sure. I'm looking for him to have a breakout year. We need him to have a breakout year.
yeah.
And
I
Sweat
think
needs to step up too.
both of them will. I think we're going to be very surprised with how. I mean, Austin looks jacked,
Yeah.
like jacked. So he put some weight on. So hopefully he's got a lot
They
more than.
said he put some weight on.
Yeah.
Must
So we'll see, but
makes him more durable, I hope.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this line is going to do, and I'm excited to see what this Devin Bush and both safeties can do. It's going to be fun to watch. So hopefully both sides of the ball are going to be fun to watch, and then we're going to be like going into week fucking 6 and being like, oh my god, our team is ridiculous.
Like the 06 team when
Yeah.
they were undefeated, and then he had that like Monday
Yeah,
night
they were.
Monday night Arizona game. Oh my god.
Yeah. So
Rest in peace, Dennis Green. Poor guy. That was like I really think that like defined Matt Leinert's football NFL career was that game because Leinart was playing really well, and then the Bears got to him. And I don't think he ever recovered from that game.
it all started with that Mark Anderson sack that started the whole comeback. Where freaking just because he was a lefty, so right tackle was his blind side, and a freaking Mark Anderson just mollywopped him right when he got to the to 6 step drop back or whatever it was, a 3-step drop back. He was right there and he freaking got him and ball came out. I think Mike picked up the ball and scored.
I remember that game, and I remember Urlacher taking that game over.
Yeah.
You don't see it. Like I just as you're watching the game, Urlacher went like crazy too, and he kind of took that game over.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
I remember he was calling every play that they called. They stopped, and they didn't have an answer for them for the first half, and then the second half came,
right,
and it was just like nothing, Stonewall, nothing. It was great.
and he ripped the ball out of Edgerrin James' hands.
Peanut picked it up and ran it into her teeth. Yeah.
That was a fun team, man.
So was the 18? Yeah, they should have, but let's bad memories. So was the 18
No,
team?
I had good memories with that team.
Double Doink was horrible. So
yeah, Double Doink. How about Kyle Busch, huh?
I mean, it sucks.
I'm not a race fan, but it seems
41 years old, man. That's younger than me.
Yeah, younger than both of us. Kind of wild. A lot of the stories that are coming out about him, how he's been sick. I'm kind of curious on what they're gonna find. Kind of. He was in a training simulator, I guess, and he passed out the day he passed away. He had blood coming out of his mouth, and there's this thing coming out online, which is weird, about the similarity between Kobe Bryant and Kyle Busch's deaths. Did you see that?
No.
Kobe and Kyle both died at 41, and they both won multi-million-dollar settlements from pharmaceutical companies right before they died.
No, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, and they have the same initials. Kind of eerie, but not being a like conspiracy theorist, but I think
Well,
it's
that's
kind of
what it
eerie.
sounds.
Huh?
Well, that's what it sounds like.
Shut up. But anyway, I don't follow baseball or racing
NASCAR.
much, but yeah, that's
It
sad to
sucks.
see. You
I
know,
mean, just like Kobe, young, should still be here, but unfortunately,
he should
that's
have
life.
been. He should have been a
Oh,
bull, Kobe. Yeah, that
yeah.
was a shock that when that happened. But um, rest in peace, Kyle and Kobe. But Jeff's going to a Cubs game tomorrow.
Good
Think
for
he's going
him.
to bring him some luck.
If they win because he's there tomorrow, you're gonna have to give him days off now with pay, so then he can go watch the
Just
games.
so he can go, so the Cubs can win again. Man, I'm telling you, they
That's
need to
funny.
get their shit together. You would think the Bears rookies would have brought them some luck today. But you got any card tips today, Angel, before you go eat?
Yeah, it's starting to get hot out, so everybody check your AC, make sure it's working, make sure you're getting cold air out of the vents. If you get a stinky smell, make sure you change your cabin filters. Um, and yeah,
Get
I
your
mean,
oil change.
prices are going up, man. Let me tell you. Once you got your windows down now because it's starting to be warm and you're hearing noises, make sure you get it checked out. That's about it.
Just don't turn up the radio and figure the noises will go away either. And I did an oil order today or this week, and they are limiting their delivery of how much oil they're sending us big time. Where I was just like, this is not going to be good in a month or two. It's going to
Yeah,
be really tight with the oil. So
that sucks.
pick up some oil. Have an extra enough for an extra oil change just in case things get a little
What I
dicey with the oil.
is that I drive their car that often and their oil's still clean. I'm just gonna keep it in a jug and I'm gonna use it for myself.
You're gonna start hoarding oil and like
I'm
sell it on a black market.
selling it on a black market.
One day that will be life, huh?
Yeah,
Oil
then
shortage, like
all
Mad
gonna be
Max shit.
we're gonna all be around in the desert with freaking trucks that have like flamethrowers, and I'm gonna be running around with like bald head and like a face mask.
They're gonna be like, look for Angel, he can fix anything.
I'm retired.
Yeah, right. All right, man.
All right.
Let's do this again soon, and we're
Well,
gonna.
next week you're gonna be on vacation, but I don't give a shit. And then I'll be on vacation in Hilton Head in 2 weeks, but we can still do a show while I'm out there in the
Yeah, we
pool.
can do something next week too, man.
Yeah. So
I didn't get that.
oh,
Could you try again?
no, Alex, or no,
No, Alexa, shut the hell up.
Siri this time.
All right, go enjoy some food, man.
Will do. Have a good weekend. Enjoy.
Go Cubs!
Go Cubs, everybody.
And
Great weekend. Have a
and
great holiday.
and
As always, fuck the Packer. Oh, and just so you know, last before I leave, when I say goodbye to DJ and we shook hands and I'm like, well, good luck and everything. And I said, as always, fuck the Packers. He goes, And as always, fuck the Packers. I was like, yes.
That's awesome.
So, all right,
That is awesome.
everybody, have a good night.
Be safe this Memorial Day. Don't drink and drive. Get rides. Bye.
It's a good one. See ya.